stage recruitment. Like previous years, recruiting follows three important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5. And this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. The Emerald Isle, the thriving city of Dublin, and we're glad to have you with us from Aviva Stadium. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the North Carolina Tar Heels and the TCU Horned Frogs. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, both North Carolina and TCU are thrilled to start the college football season here in Ireland. Remember, this is a matchup that was last year's opening game for North Carolina, and TCU got a win in Chapel Hill. There's a lot of revenge on the line, but more importantly, just excitement to be playing here in Ireland, where we are developing so many new college football fans. North Carolina versus TCU. Cannot wait to get the ball in the air. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Tar Heels offense will have the football first. And here comes the sophomore running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackle.
Makes a grab and room to run. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. Moves the pocket. It's Edwards. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
I hate to be Captain Obvious, but it's pretty obvious that it's raining. And you just don't know how a quarterback is going to always respond, and hand size and how they throw in the rain. An opening drive, a chance to come out and get some momentum, and he makes a critical mistake. And you talk about giving momentum away. Let's see how this offense now comes out and responds the next possession.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Okay, number 77.
Quarterback changing the play. He's looking to throw.
Oh.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And I love the way this defense just responded. Sometimes you're over there drinking power into the sidelines. You're ready for your offense to do its thing. They turn it over. You quickly grab your helmet. Sometimes you're discombobulating. And this offense tries to take advantage of that. Defense more than ready. Grabs the momentum right back in this football game. Back-to-back turnovers.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there, stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Looking for a gap. It's Payne. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Let's talk for just a second about TCU. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got the quick pass. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Drops back on first down. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. From go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oh my God.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon.
Block.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Looking for space. It's Payne. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Grab near the marker. It's small. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Back to throw, it's Craig. This one's complete. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that crow route.
Second and long here. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take off. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Rolls right. He'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped it. He's got enough to move the chain. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just run positive yards, make the right read, read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Hits the hole. It's Payne. There's some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Looking to throw, it's Craig. Lets it go to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get at the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score. Setting
up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And so the Tar Heel offense makes its way onto the field to start the drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Left side is Thurman. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
I know one thing, the play didn't result in a good outcome, but I'm very impressed with the offensive line. Unbelievable job. Gave the quarterback plenty of time. Now let's see if they can adjust with the receivers running routes and maybe get somebody open.
Wants to go up top on second down. Right side, it's Thurman. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Lucky to get it off.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick handoff. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first.
L1. L1.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second, guys. Flag on the play. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Back now to your game inside Aviva Stadium in Dublin. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
The TCU head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, he told his team he was pleased with their performance in the first half, but they have got a lot of ball game left. They want to come out and set the tone here to start the third quarter. Coach said we have got to play clean football and execute. Always a challenge in these early games in the season. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Making the adjustment. Sets his feet. It's Craig. Unloads it downfield. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing they've done to him all game. They've already picked him off twice. That should have been number 3.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Had to force that one.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really good bad.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch around the 50. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking for room. It's Payne. Turning it on! All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Drop immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Craig. Gets a hand in there.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, The offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Still looking to his right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short.
Wow.
Needs it.
Okay.
He's not going to get there. The defense getting penetration and stopping him behind the line.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Finds his tight end. At the 15, he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Sets his feet. It's Edwards. Out wide left, it's Thurman. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Finds his man on the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw it. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation.
And look, I know they don't have a big explosive play on this drive, but you gotta love the way the quarterback is making good decisions. He's reading coverage. The ball is going where it needs to go, and as a result, this offense is piling up first downs.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Back open in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Searching for space. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Horned Frogs sideline, guys, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Dropping back, it's Craig. Quick catch. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. Timeout now called by the Tar Heels. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Hands it off. Got the 1st down. He's loose down the middle. Past the 20. Touchdown, TCU. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Thurman. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
And that's a good 1st down for this offense. Get something positive going. Like, listen, the possessions are shrunk now. We're in the 4th quarter. The clock is ticking for us. Down 2 possessions. You're not going to get many more, so they got to be smart with the football while still being aggressive.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Out wide left, it's Ship. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air, it's Edwards. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And a lot of times football, man, it's just about confidence and feeling good and getting in a rhythm. That's not what this offense has done all day. And now in a moment where you need it, you got to put it together. Where do they go? Like, who is their go-to guy? What is their go-to play? They've struggled all day, but you can erase all of that with one drive right here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. They're all over it. Another incompletion on third down.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Needs it here on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They kept that drive alive, but still ground to cover here on 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got the tight end. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick.
And this is why you keep fighting. You just got your score on offense. Now you needed a miracle to come through with the onside kick so you can get one more possession to maybe go win this football game. Nice execution. And guess what? There's still time left on the clock.
It's complete on the right side. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend.
He's got it along the sideline. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. North Carolina will call it second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down one score. Time winding down. What is better than this? Finds his man down the middle. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Got to make the play on fourth. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive.